Good morning, brothers and sisters. I want to do a short series, or I'll see where it takes us, on avoiding the appearances of evil. It's Thessalonians, 1 Thessalonians 5:22. It says, "Abstain from evil, shrink from it, and keep aloof from it, in whatever form or whatever kind it may be." So we really need to be vigilant and look at that very important verse, because I think it saves the average Christian a lot of pain and suffering. And I can show you that with biblical examples. But first I want to do this video today, and then we'll discuss the biblical examples. So I want to give you one example of when I was a younger Christian, and I went to this, those beautiful touristy towns with the quaint little vintage houses. They look like they're from, 1700s or whatever. And all the tourists go there, and it's always a very pretty place with cafes and trees and flowers, and it's very peaceful. And I was in one of those towns and walking past one of the shops, and it had a big window front, and I stopped because I was looking for a pair of candlesticks, and there was a pair of candlesticks, or many candlesticks actually, in the window. Golden candlesticks and different kinds of patinas, and it had crystals and a cross, a black cross, and I could see inside, and it had dresses and a few other knickknacks and things. But my first clue that I shouldn't have gone in there from the outside, actually there was two clues, was that the building was painted black, and the second clue was that it said clairvoyance or readings painted on the window. So being stupid or ignorant, not fully aware of the evil I was approaching, I went into this shop, and I was looking around. I didn't feel comfortable in this shop for some reason. I didn't know why. I just knew I didn't feel comfortable. I was like, yeah, okay, And then I spotted the three ladies, the three owners. They were ladies in their, I think one was like 30, another one was 40, and the last one was about 50. And they were wearing, one was wearing pink, one was wearing purple, and the other one was wearing like a yellow brown. And they were wearing, the dresses were really long and tight, and the sleeves were flowy, which I find really interesting, because I'll tell you, get me back to their hair. And their hair was very long, very straight, to their backsides. So one of them had it even longer down to her hips, and it was straightened perfectly straight. Only one of them was a brunette. The other two were like a tone of blonde. So I thought, okay, and I was still umming and ahhing. They looked okay, but I wasn't getting a good feeling about this place, and I didn't feel, like I said, I didn't feel comfortable. So I'm walking around, and one of them starts, they're looking at me, and then I start looking at them, and one of them they walk away. They're probably a lot smarter than me. I was probably giving myself away that I was uncomfortable. So two of them walk in the back, past, they open the curtains and walk in the back, and one of them stays out the front. And I look at her, and she looks down, and she starts picking up a pen and writing. And then I looked down at her hand and she had knobby knuckles. And then the other two come out again, and I'm still there. And I look at their hands, and they've got knobby knuckles as well, even though they're younger. And then they both go around the back again. And the picture that came to mind was, are these women witches? Because they looked like Morticia Addams from the Addams Family, and that other one from the Munsters. The dresses were straight, exactly the same. I think one of them, was a bit more flowy down the bottom, but they were definitely straight, fitted, long. The arms were the same as Morticia Addams. The only thing that wasn't the same was that they weren't all wearing black, even though this store was quite dark. It had like a dark ambience about it. But when I noticed the knobby knuckles, I got out of there. I thought, nah, there's something wrong here. These women are witches. So I left. I got out. And I'm telling you this story because I want you to be aware. God tells us to be sober-minded. Be aware of your surroundings. When you go out, don't just fall asleep and follow other people into places and follow friends into places that we shouldn't be in. And I shouldn't have been in that store. Should have avoided it. But there you go. So be careful. I love you and talk to you soon. God bless us all. Bye.